Hi guys, welcome back to some action with Accrington. Going to be a short episode here. I'm just trying out my new PC, making sure I've got everything set up on it correctly so I can get some videos recorded for you guys. So like I said, yeah, this will be a short episode, 10-15 minutes max I think. Just I don't want anything to fuck up too badly in terms of the recording. I don't want you guys to miss too much, me have to be frustrated with go through it all again. So we're going to press on. First game of the Premier League season for us with Accrington, and wow, that sounds weird to say, but it wasn't that great. We got beat by Chelsea. And the game coming up against Swansea, which is away from home. We are 19th in the table. We've only played one game. So the team looks okay. I'm thinking in terms of players we want to bring in, maybe a goalkeeper, but I'm thinking potentially another centre back, but more importantly a centre mid is one of the places I do want to look at strengthening the team. I have put Pasilic up on the transfer list. He's on 45 grand a week. He's a centre mid who's rated 72, and we have others who are rated either the same or just slightly lower but are like 4 or 5 years younger, as Cyrillic puts us 1-0 up in this game against Swansea. 2 bookings. Let's hopefully they stay like that and there's not going to be a sending off, but Taylor has made it 1-1. A bang has come on for Fernandez. Can we go ahead again? A whole host of substitutions. Dale has come on and been booked within 9 minutes of coming on, and we get a draw. We get our first point in the Premier League, which I'm okay about. Winter I've put on the transfer list as well as Pasilic to try and get him out of the club. We're up to 15th in the table, but Sunderland, who are below us, have only played one game. We have the game coming up, I thought I saw when I had a look before, we had QPR coming up. It is fantastic. Could do with that game ending in a win, but we'll have to see. But yeah, I want to try and bring in a centre mid. I have had a look at a couple on the transfer list who my scouts are hopefully looking at now. I do want to try and bring in a new scout as well. That is something I want to do, but I'm not going to be rushing into buying a player. If we can pick someone up, and we can do it now. Sambia, who is wanting to go on loan. Turnell, I have no idea where you are in the world, but I'll let him go out on loan. Hopefully it's some first team football. Match rescheduled from Everton, and Gamin has returned from injury. Players are looking okay. We'll stick with this team. We have a home game. Wow. QPR haven't scored in their last 3. Got beat by Chelsea 1-0, drew with Everton 0-0, drew with Marseille 0-0. So I'm expecting 3 goals from QPR in this game. It's just how things seem to go. Berahino has picked up a knock. Austin has put QPR 1-0 up. So, shock horror. Breveo on. Gale has scored. Can we go on and I was going to say get a winner, but it looks like Berger's potentially got that winner for QPR. Final 5 minutes coming up. Derek booked, and the game ends with a 2-1 defeat. Not ideal. But then again, QPR are probably established now as a Premier League team themselves. Berahino out for 7 days. We have a new scouting report. Ismail Kone, a central defensive mid who is on the free agents list. Rose can scout him. Nicolas Trejo from Man City looks absolutely fantastic. We'll ask some Sinclair to scout him. 60 grand a week he's on. We could look to potentially loan him for the time being, so we can see what he looks like. 18 days left, so we're not going to know what he looks like until after the transfer window. So it could be one to bring in. Scout this Melker Hallberg. He doesn't look too bad. Another one I'm potentially looking to scout out here is this Kevin Verdier. Doesn't look too bad a player. He's on the transfer list, so hopefully we'll hear something back from him. 8 days remaining. We haven't got that long left in the transfer window, so it is potentially, I think, the player from Man City doesn't look too bad, but he's on 60 grand a week. We could inquire, but I'm not that keen on inquiring about him. We know his acceleration is sprint speed, and we know ball control is good. Short passing is really good. Long passing, dribbling, vision is okay. He's on 60 grand a week. Approach to loan. Well, I'm intrigued by him, but then again, I suppose we're not really going to be buying anyone. It's only a loan. I'll keep it for the time being. 11 days left. James Ward-Prowse would be another one. Would be nice to bring in, but he's going to be on 10 million, 50 grand a week. How long has he got left on his contract? He's got 3 years. He's a key player. It's a shame, because he would have been one who would have been nice to brought in. Harrison Reed, we know he cost a fortune. So we'll advance a couple of hours, see if we sell anyone in this transfer window. If we do, fantastic. We may look to go for a loan signing on the Man City youth player. But I suppose one of those, if we're not selling anyone, there's no real need to bring anyone in. I think if we do let any of our central midfielders go, then we'll look to bring one in. But as it stands, stay firm, hang tough with the team that we've got till January. See where are we. If we sort of played 17 games, conceded 30, then yes, we need to look at the defence and maybe bring in another keeper. But if it looks like we've only conceded 18, but we've only scored 18, then maybe we need to go forward and look at not so much go forward, but look at the forward lineup. 7 officers. Larson, Berahino. Isn't Berahino not up for it already? And we have some scouting reports on it. There was just a few youngsters. Felix Schultz was one from Bayern. We're not going to look at him. This guy was a free agent. 69, not really. And Trizari was another free agent. 64, not really. I do want to look at bringing in another scout, so that may be something we have to do now. I just would like to have that extra bit. Not really as much. I think I'd prefer to spend 5.5 and get someone, say 4-star, 4-star. Right, so there were a couple of midfielders we were looking at, but we'll have to wait and see. This guy is one of them, isn't he, Trio? I'm going to add him to the shortlist. Hallberg was another. Add him to the shortlist. And where's the guy from Man United gone? Where are you? Have I got rid of you by accident? Can't see you anywhere on this list. God damn it. Okay, we can search for you again. Oh shit, don't want to do that. Transfer list. Unless he's not on the transfer list anymore and he's been sold. He should. There he is. 6 days, we are still scouting him. So, there is 3 potential central midfielders who we can bring in. A game against Burnley in the Cup. So, Seeger can come in. Reemrink can come in. We'll give Dow the game on the right. We will go with Pasilic in the middle. Winter on the left. Weissmeyer in the middle. Dale on the left. Just to mix things up a bit, and I want to give a few players a bit of game time, and a few, like Vizcarrondo, a bit of time off, and just general time to relax. And obviously it's a cup game. Yes, I'd like to win it. Obviously we go further, but it's one of those. I'm happy if we don't, as I don't want to have too much pressure on the club. My main goal and my main aim for this season is to finish, just stay in the Premier League. But we get a 2-1 win. Riemrink with his first goal. Baker coming off the bench to get us a point. Well, not a point, a win. It was the vital goal. Berahino saying thanks for giving him a rest. Help me recharge for the rest of the season. We're only in September, so I don't really think you need to recharge. But guys, I don't know how many more games I'm going to get done. We may have a look at these scouting options to come in, and then take it from there. Obviously, now that we're in the Premier League, we do get the breaks for the internationals, and we've got a game against Man City coming up, so another baptism of fire. And Northern Ireland management job, reject, unfortunately. I don't really want that. Lutz wants to discuss his wage. Yes, I will. Kevin Vadir, what is your report? 69. Okay. Holberg, still don't know anything about you yet. Kone, 75, and you're a free agent. Wow. And I can sign you now. Treo, we're not too sure about him yet. Palatoni was one of my players, and we got rid of him. Nicola Barella, wow. You look amazing. We'll look to scout you. But Ishmael Kone, I'm going to try and sign you up. It'd be stupid not to sign him up and look to bring him in. Right, we have Man City, so Berahino is going to come back in for this game. We're going to have Cyrillic back in, Lutzer and Vizcarrondo back in. We're going to go with Gale. We're going to go with Smalling and Derek. What am I thinking? I was thinking something. I was thinking that was it. Lutzer, we're putting back in the team. He wants to discuss his wages. Well, all these players who've got just over a year left, we're going to have to re-sign some of these. Pasilic is one I'm looking to sell, so maybe not him. Dow, we may look to get rid of him. Winter, I'm looking to get rid of him. Who was it? It was Lutzer wanted to discuss his contract. 4,250 a week he's on. He wants £6,000 a week. You can have 6,250 and you're going to be an important first team player. Right, Man City coming up. If we can hire a scout, that would be ideal. There we go, that's what I wanted. 4-star experience but 5-star judgment. Sign him up. In fact, actually, should I get him out on... Oh, should I? Yes, let's have you out on loan. Oh, sorry, out. And I'm going to send you back to your native Sweden. Central midfielder from Sweden? No. I want a German central midfielder. Josh Rose, will keep you for scouting anyone else. But Man City away at the Etihad. If we can not get beat by 3 goals or more, I'll consider that a moral victory, considering they have... Well, they've got Willy Cabero, Zabaleta, Nastasic, Reki, Clichy, Boateng, Fernando, Zuccolini, Scott Sinclair playing for them, Negredo, Jovetic, Goetze on the bench, Drennan has come on and scored from him. He was their massive signing. Denayar they've got, Zeko, and they've got Oscar as well. So that's an interesting one, because Company now plays for Chelsea. Baker gets us an equaliser. Holy shit! Accrington in the year 2020 have gone to Man City in the Premier League and got a fucking draw. Wow. So yeah, Kompany is at Chelsea and Oscar is at Man City. That's an interesting word. Yeah, that's interesting. Definitely. Right. Let's move forward. We've got a bit of time between games. I am absolutely I can't believe it. I'm thinking if we go to Man City and we don't get beat by 3 goals or less or more, sorry, it would be a good result. Right. Office. Alonso doesn't want to sign that contract. What a shocker. An update from Germany as 10 players. Treo. 77 rated. 3.8 million, 60 grand a week. He is one we're going to look to potentially buy. Hallberg, 77. He's on 40 grand. So what's the... I want to go. These are both on my shortlist. So I want to compare these two. Because I want to... I definitely think one of these two could be coming and needs to come in. Right. Right, so physicals, Treo is better, apart from reactions. Stamina is slightly better for Hallberg. Mental, much of a muchness. Ball control for... So let's have a look down. Treo has better ball control, better crossing, better dribbling, better finishing. Hallberg has better free kick accuracy. Treo's better heading accuracy, better long pass, better short pass, slightly better marking, shot power and long shots are better for Hallberg, standing tackle slightly better for Hallberg, slide tackle slightly better, volleys, curve, penalties for Treo, shot power, long shots. So, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking Treo would be the better one. And I believe he is the one who... He costs less, but he's on more wages. So Treo will be the one I'll look to try and bring in. But guys, I'm going to get this game done against Aston Villa and then I will call it a day. I did say it wasn't going to be that long. I'm concerned that we won't have how much of this footage will be usable, because obviously I'm using my new PC. Obviously I've got Elgato on there for the software, and I've just downloaded Premiere Pro and got all that as Vyman puts Villa 1-0 up. But Alutza and Turn, fuck yes, get us a 2-1 win. We're going to end like that. Actually, sod it. Pasilic, worried about his role at the club. Well, I'm trying to sell you, mate, so don't worry about it. We've got Chelsea in the cup. We're going to make this the last game. Sod it. 18 minutes on the clock. We'll get this game done. I'm going to rest no one. We're going for it. Chelsea at home in the cup. We're going for it. We're gunning for them. Chelsea got beat by Hull. Beat Arsenal. Beat PSV. Then lost to Hull. Quick look at Chelsea's team again. And they have Ferreira, Texeria, Piszczek, Martinez, Zuma, Felipe Luis, Nazarov, Ramirez, Salah, Hazard, who's put them 1-0 up. Alutz has made it 1-1. Marin and Rossetti. 3-3. We win 5-4 on penalties. 2 goals in a minute. 1 for Dow, 1 for Rossetti. But we beat Accrington 5-4 on penalties. Morale of the team is sky high as we have a game coming up against Spurs. That will be in the next episode. Fingers crossed this one records okay. But guys, I am going to call it a day there. And yeah, hopefully we'll get back to some more decent recording. Now that obviously I'm not using my laptop to record them, which obviously is it got to the point for like a half-hour episode would take 90 minutes or upwards to record. Obviously the mobile processors in laptops isn't that great, and I've now got an Intel Xeon unbelievable chip in this custom build. So yeah, hopefully we'll get back to a lot more recordings. But guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch you all later. Cheers.